away. That's where we come from, right back there. Oh, it's beautiful here. But I'm concerned because it's going to get dark soon. It took us longer than I thought to get here. And it's about 10 to 4 now, and it's going to be dark by 5 o'clock. There's no forecast for rain, but I mean, look at the skies, man. The mountains out the side, there's no easterly winds, but come from that way, so you're sheltered by them big mountains there, look. Bruno's wounded, like he's been in the van for 5 hours. Oh, there's a nice bit of grass, flat grass over there. I could camp on there, couldn't I? Bring it back in a minute. Look at the clouds on them hills there, look. Cloud inversions. Look at the mountain behind us, man. It's not supposed to rain, like, but it's been raining. But I'm looking at them woods over there, and it looks like a little flat camping spot, but I don't know if I'd be too scared to sleep in woods. I prefer like an open... I've never slept on hills and mountains, I've never slept in the woods. I might be scared, like. But it's getting steep out of the side, so we're trying to find somewhere with a decent enough flat spot. It looks like a nice little flat bit over there, but it's dead rocky and I'm not getting the boat in. Even still though, it's still lush. Do you know what it is? It took us 5 hours to get here. Bruno's knackered, bless him. He's fallen asleep there on the boat. And it's just dawned on us. I've been so excited about this trip, right? But it's just dawned on us. What am I doing here? I'm literally in the middle of nowhere, like. And I'm starting to think, like, shit. Should I have come somewhere this remote? I mean, it's probably not that remote in the summer and that. Neither wants to come in here in the winter, you know what I mean? Or autumn. So my heart's beating, like I feel nervous. Like if the engine knackers, or I mean I've got the oars, I'll be able to paddle. Well, I've got a Cane Corso to paddle, haven't I? I'll be able to paddle back, or at least to the shore. I think I've got phone signal and all, so. But I'm not worried about that, man. I've got a couple of beers. I want it. It's a nice bit of grass over there. I've been seeing that every time, but there's a nice bit of grass over there I'm looking at. I can pitch the tent up. Get Bruno in bed because he's knackered, get some tea on, and open the can. Oh, it's always the tide's coming in, because this is a tidal sea loch. It's a 25-mile long tidal sea loch. But I'm right at the north end, like right inland. And it's like, they reckon like the first half a metre deep's fresh water, so you can get like trout and that. But deep as salt water. I've not tasted it yet, like. But I'm gonna get my fishing gear out. See if we can catch some dogfish or spur dog. It's quite renowned for spur dog here. So, and the time's ticking and all. It's looking kind of dark now, isn't it? So, right, I might go and investigate now and there. Like, does it look flat? It looks flat from a distance, but then when you get close, I'll have a look. We've landed, managed to find a cushy little spot and all here. I've just tied the boat up there to a little ground anchor thing for the dog and just put a rock over. It's gone anywhere, like it's high tide now. It's high tide in about 15 minutes. It's not going to come up here, is it? I've got the tent up. So, it's cushy like. I'm already getting hassled off the missus ringing us, but she's in Turkey. There's no signal, so it keeps going off. Make sure you tell us where you are. I didn't know where I am. I'm in the middle of nowhere. And it's kind of just dawned on us and all. I'm in the middle of nowhere, like. But it is what it is. Might have a little fire. Set up a little fire with some of these rocks, a little fire pit. You know, have a little geese in here. Mine and Bruno's bed. Lovely jubbly. I'm going to get some bait on now, like I'm absolutely hank. He's still got his life jacket on now. I'll get that off. Get him with his down coat on. It's getting kind of nippy now. And that's it. We'll just chill time now. Just knocking up a quick, what was it, chili? Stag chili. Knocking a quick one up like so can't be arsed about the fire just yet. We want to get this into his some rice. Scran it down and open a can. That's definitely the plan, like. Jesus, that's deep water. That. One of these haven't got a rod rest, like. I might just rest them on here. Not much good, like, really, but. Well, that'll do, won't it? Well, I'll see what we'll do. See what we'll catch. Doesn't get much better than this, does it? Sitting watching the tip of a rod. Awesome places, like, look down there, man. I'm going to head down that way tomorrow, I think. Towards a place called Tinult. There's a place called Unilever. There's a couple of little islands apparently next to the shore. I've seen it on Google Earth. There's a big grey sail colony there, so I wouldn't mind going down and have a look at that. Like, but it's a big trek. I've come down about 25 minutes at about 5 miles an hour, so I don't know where I am. Can I get any signal? Have a look on Google Earth where I am. So, oh, is that a little bite? Oh, I'd love to catch a big fish, like. The frying pan becomes straight out. Leave you a nice cod. It's weird because it looks like a lake, but it is a loch. But it's attached to the sea. It's a tidal sea loch. There's kelp everywhere. And some guy told us that the first half a metre is up this end is fresh water. I've just had a taste. Believe you me, it's not fresh water. It's definitely salty. Like, probably not as salty as like the actual sea. Definitely salty. You wouldn't want to drink it. But I don't need to drink it too because I have a nice can. He's still not talking to Bruno. He's hiding. Took his life jacket off and he's just sitting chewing on a twig. Oh, wait, whatever. He's enjoying himself. Look at that down there. I could do with a better camera, to be fair. I'm just doing this on my phone. But there's a lush sunset on the mountains down there. Just a shame I can't see it. Oh, we can't wait. This is good enough, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's good enough. That's beautiful, lad. I'm over the moon with that. Brunski's came out with shelling. Ollie, out your mood now, mate. But look at that, man. I don't know how well my camera's picking it up, but with my eyes, the naked eye, it's looking absolutely amazing, that. Look at the clouds up there, man. The peak of that started to show through now. I'm going to set up my little spinning rod, and I've got a little lure here. I've got a couple of lures. I'm just going to try one of these because you can get mackerel in here as well, even this time of year apparently. So I'll set this up and we'll have a little blast there. I think I'm into a fish here. Maybe not. It's got it with the ground, I think. slack off a little bit and see if it swims out. I've definitely got something on. I think it just swam into the weed. Jesus Christ, it might just be a load of weed. I think it's a fish, but it's in loads of weed. Oh, I've caught a dogfish. Would you look at this? Beauty, Bruno, look at this. What we've got. Right. It's a spur dog, actually. It's got big spikes on the back there, look. Yeah, I'll bring this down so you can have a look. Look at this little beauty here. Oh. Have a little look, see this, look. Bruno, leave it. Oh, it's all mangled. You've got to be careful because they've got a big spike on the back. On there, that's why it's called a spur dog. There's a big spike there. And you didn't want that sticking in you. Oh, there's a one behind there and all, I think. Not too familiar with these. I've never caught one before, like. It's the first time I've caught one, but look at that. It's a beauty, in it. Hang on, sit still, you little shit. I didn't want to get spiked by it, like. Oh, it's gob full of air. Oh, that's mackerel where it's got. Hang on, I'll let you back in a minute. Oh, it's sticking a spike up. Oh, look at that little beauty there, look. Yeah, it's a beauty, that. There's mouth. Mint fish, that, isn't it? Absolute beauty. I wonder if we'll catch another one, like. Yeah. Look at that. Do you know what? It's technically a shark, this. It's in the shark family, so I've technically caught a shark. We'll go with that, eh? And we'll lay him off. Ooh. We'll lay him off, see if he gets away, right? There you are, Mara. You get yourself away. He's off. I wasn't going to get my fishing rod out. I thought, no, I'll have a couple of casts. First cast, seen a tiny little knock. I picked it up, and I thought, oh, there's something on here. As I started reeling it in, I felt it. I knew it was a fish that swam straight into all the kelp and all that. And I thought it was snagged. So I just let a little bit of loose line off, and it must have swam out. So I'm going to hoy it back out again, see if we can get another one. Yeah! Hey, look, this little creature was flying around us. Then it comes back. It's a bat. A big bat and all. I've never seen one that big. Probably not going to see him, like. You see him or not? No, he's getting kind of. He was just being kind of close, like. Until I went, whoa, there's a bat, Bruno, have a look. And then it must have heard us and it was away, like. I've spoiled it. Not a bad view, that is it. So, that's the west, and we're there, right? So the sun is going to rise. I wonder if, see, they're in the wee, aren't they? There's that bat, can you see him? I might not get a sunrise, like. But hey, I'll take this all day long, mate. Look at that, man. That's lovely, that. Enjoy me, can't. Oh, me rod just had another little twitch. Keep an eye on that. I want to get a big fish, like. Put a massive one. Number 2, smaller one, like. Where's the line at? He's tangling yourself up, man. Number 2, eh? What a beauty. Now this is what it's all about. Sitting chilling with a can in a mint place. Bruno's asleep. Fast asleep he is. He's got his down coat on. I've put a blanket over the top of him. He's got his own inflatable mat. Bless him, man. He's knackered, he is. Oh, bless him, man. Look at him. You alright, Brownie? You tired, son? Don't eat 10 past yet. No, I'll leave you out. I'm going to sit and chill with the fire and have another can.
Well, it's 5:30 in the morning. We're up. Mind you, I went to bed about 9:30. It was a big, I don't know whether it's a cow. I don't think it's a cow, I think it's a stag. It was a big stag, probably, I don't know, it sounds about 200 metres away. Keep on making like a mad noise. So, I think we're on his turf, you know what I mean? But I don't know if you can see this sheep, but you'll not be able to see it, like, the stars, the amount of stars there is. Mad, like, never seen this many stars in my life. Well, good morning. It's 7:30 in the morning. Been awake since about 5 o'clock. Pitch black. Mind you, I went to bed at about 9 o'clock last night, so I thought I'll get up, get a cuppa on, wait for it to get light. And as soon as it's light, I thought I'll have a few casts, see if I can catch some more fish. The tide's right out, so I can't go anywhere just yet because I'm stranded at low tide. The boat is there. So I've just been just chilling. I made a little fire. Didn't rain last night, but everything's still wet, you know, like with dew. So I've got my life jacket there, drying off on the fire. And I never guess what I've done as well. I could hate myself for it. I forgot my bacon. I brought loads of food. I brought bacon and eggs I was going to have with some nice wraps. And I forgot my bacon, like. So I'm just going to have fried egg wraps instead for my breakfast. I don't think I'm going to be able to get over it, like, the fact that I forgot it. But it is what it is. And I mean, I'm not going to get any bacon round here. Definitely need shops. I'm going to head down the loch later on this morning when the tide comes in. And do a couple hours fishing this just now, and then I'm going to head down the loch and see if we can head towards that grey seal colony. Have a little bit looksy down there. Well, yeah, this is alright, isn't it? Bruno? Was it? My little setup, man. Well, yeah, I'm a little home from home, man. Cushy, innit? I'm going to get breakfast on just now. A lot of oil in there, but this pan's renowned for sticking, you know, so... Well, yeah, I'm going to spatula like. With I think that'll have to do. I'll manage, man. Lovely. Be good about me lack of bacon, but you know, fried eggs and fried mushrooms wrap, that'll do for my breakfast. Oh, yeah, aye. Lovely. Definitely good about that bacon. I don't think I'm going to get over it. Like, dreamed about having bacon sandwiches. Not now. But I've got some pork chops for tonight with onion and mushrooms. I can either have pork chops. I've got 2 tiny little dead thin beef steaks, and I've got a chicken tikka masala with rice, just like a tin, and that mighty way of rice. So you're getting out. You're getting out. You've had your dinner. He's had game and tripe raw food this morning. And look at him looking at my sandwich. Watch him. Oh, he's a big lad, isn't he? He likes his food. Sorry, mate, this is for me, this. So although it didn't rain last night, everything's soaking. The tent's soaking. The boat is absolutely soaking. It was frosted over this morning. There's frost everywhere. Everything's drenched. All the stuff inside the tent's nice and dry still, which I've packed up and put it in the dry bag because I'm going to get back on the water as soon as possible. I'm going to pack everything away and get back on the water. And what I've noticed is, well, it was just common sense really, but I've slept last night on the eastern side of the loch. Everything's soaking wet. Look at the western side. Lovely. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to find a camp spot on that side and get a nice sunrise in the morning, and hopefully it'll thaw everything out straight away, you know what I mean? But it's going to be a nice day. Well, I've looked on the weather app and it says that it's light showers, but we're in Scotland, aren't we, in the Highlands, so I don't know what that means. That probably means flash floods. Why? Even if it does flood, I've got a boat, so I should be fine. But I'm going to pack everything up now and get back on the water. You ready, Brunski? We're ready for the off. I'm going to have to drag the boat all the way down there, like. So this is going to be, I think when it gets to the rocks down there, I'm not sure what the crack's going to be, but I'll just have to take my time. But it looks like a nice day, doesn't it? We're off skis. We're away again! Oh, back on the go. Just steady away, I'm just doing like displacement speed there now, just while the engine warms up. Heading out into the depths. So, it looks like a nice day and all, like. I managed to get a bit of signal on my phone, and I've just went on Google Earth to see where I am. And I'm shocked because I can't believe I've been down this far. I'm at the quarry there now. I'm heading to a place called Bonway. I've been warned about these things called Bonway Narrows, where it get quite choppy. And I mean, it's flat as a fart, so it's looking alright. I'm coming to a place called Tinald, Kelly's Pier. I might land there. Yeah, I mean, you kind of camp there, like. It's quite. I'm coming into some sort of civilization down here. The big quarry over there. I think I've just passed like a mussel farm. You know how you get like mussels. Yeah, I've kept the engine on like the 3rd throttle all the way down. I don't know how much fuel I've used, like, but I don't imagine much. It's just sipping, you know what I mean? Sipping the fuel. And I've got plenty of fuel, but I just don't fancy fucking leaning hour. Leaning hour and with a tank in the hand in case I dropped in the water, you know what I mean? I don't want to do that. The guys fishing out there on a boat. I'm going to go down a bit further, jump off. Maybe make some dinner, have a cuppa, give Bruno some food, let him stretch his legs, have a wee and that, and then head back up because it's more remote back up that way. And I've sussed a couple of nice camping spots. So I was thinking that I want to camp on that side, the sunrise in the morning. It's near where to land the boat. On that side it's all dead rocky. And I've sussed a lovely couple of bits of grass on that side. So I think that's just what I'm going to do, stay on that side. At least if I might not get a sunrise, but at least I get a sunset, you know what I mean? So, can't have it all, can you? You know what I mean? Well, here we are, Kelly's Pier, Tinald. There's my little boat. And any YouTube fans who watch this sort of thing, boating in the Highlands, no doubt you'll recognise that car, which I believe to be Donnie Wilcox's car, but he's nowhere to be seen. I'd love to meet him, but he must be out on his boat. It's definitely his car because I've seen it on one of his videos. He's got that same trailer and all that. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool place. Just gonna have a cup of tea, bit dinner, and then gonna head back up the loch, back where I came from. Aye, the chicken tikka masala with rice. And a nice little Cane Corso down with. Starving now, like, so this is going to go down a treat. Well, tonight's been a crazy night and a crazy day. So I've had my tea, I've got a hot chocolate, some cookies, and I'm just going to sit and watch a movie and then turn in. Good morning. We're still at Tinnald, Kelly's Pier, where we spent the night. It's a beautiful day. Time to get up, make a coffee, get back out in the water and continue the adventure. This is Bruno's dinner. He loves raw food. Oh, there's a boat coming round there now. So if any of you have got dogs and you're humming and hawing whether you want to start feeding them raw, I highly suggest it, because it is a bit of a faff on, because you need to, like, obviously bulk buy them because you can't buy them in the supermarket. You need to, ideally you need to have like a spare chest freezer in the shed or something like that. So it is a bit of a faff on, especially if you forget to defrost one. And it stinks as well. It does actually stink. You can't really feed them in the house, so it is a bit of a fart on. But, and it's going to sound disgusting, when he has a poo in that now, it is a proper formed, healthy looking poo. You know, I know that sounds stupid, but when he was eating the kibble and stuff like that, even the expensive kibble, his poos were just different all the time. You never knew what you were going to get. Sometimes it would be like runny, sometimes it would be firm, sometimes, you know, it's not what dogs are supposed to be eating, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so that's what he's having. I mean, we've got loads of different ones. This is tripe and oily fish mince. We've got chicken and tripe, we've got salmon, we've got lamb heart, and it's all got like the correct ratio of meat, organs and bones. And I think what the professionals say is you want 80% meat, is it 80? 80, 10, 10. 80% meat, 10% organ and 10% bone. So it's an 80, 10, 10, that's what they say. And that's what those are. Why, some of them are like 75, 15, 10, but, or 15, 5 or something like that. It differs, but it's all averages are about the same. And the dog absolutely loves it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that does smell as bad as it looks. It absolutely stinks, and it's not a nice smell. But this boy here, oh God, lie down. Good lad. He absolutely devours it. And he comes, tries to kiss your face after. Now I'll leave him in peace because you're not supposed to interfere with the dog while he's eating. Right, it's 10:15. Just set off. I'm just sitting letting the outboard warm up. A couple of minutes. And then we're going to head towards the coast. Now I'm not going anywhere near the coast. It's about probably 10 miles or something away. Probably 5 mile, I think, to the coast. I'm not going down that far. I just want to go down to that shipyard down there and have a little browse about. Some lush little quaint houses out the other side I'm going to go and have a look at. And there's a famous bridge. I don't know how far down it is, but if it's not too far, I'm going to have a little cruise down and see it. Aye. So let this little baby warm up and then we're going to be away.
change of plan. It's choppy as out. I'm getting annoyed all out. It's like opening up down there, like massive. It looks like the ocean, like so. To be fair, I haven't got the balls to get out in this little dinghy. Bruno's shiny still. Doesn't look that well. It looks quite flat, but I'm getting bounced about all out. It's dead windy. I haven't got a radio on out. Which, if I want to do coastal things in this boat, or a little bit better of a boat, I need to get a VHS radio. Like, we need a license to use one. So that's something I'll have to think about, but I daren't venture out there now. I've got to think about my safety and Bruno's safety at the end of the day. As much as I want to explore, now I'm going to go back in the shelter of like the valley, like the loch. So although this is the loch, but it's just a wider section of it. Heading back into the air where it's more sheltered, but there's like mountains out the side. I just don't want to risk it. I don't want to do nothing stupid, you know what I mean? I'm at a land, don't know if the wind's too windy. This is a Bonway Narrows. Look at the water, man. I've been getting splashed. The dog's been absolutely shitting himself. It happens when the tide's going out. Doesn't help that it's a bit windy as well, so I'm gonna have to just wait here until the tide's out. Once it's out, then it'll calm down apparently, so yeah, I'm just gonna have to sit here for a couple of hours because it's fucking choppy as out. I'm pretty scared, like. Well, we're stranded. I mean, look at it. It's choppy, you can't really tell in the camera, but it's choppy as out. Wind coming straight this way, big waves are getting high all hour. I've seen the little jetty there, so I've just pulled in. I've anchored up and I'm going to just have to wait it out. I'm hoping that it's only choppy like that because the tide's on the way out. You know? It's low tide in about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So it's kind of windy like, so I'm just going to set the tent up here, just for a bit of shelter. Bruno was crapping his cell in the boat, bless him, man. He's curled up on the floor shivering. And he was put a shit in his cell like. So I wasn't expecting this like. But I mean, it's not really flat ground, but I'm going to have to put the tent up for a shelter. So I think it's going to rain and all, so get a shelter up. Well, I've landed. I've got the outer of the tent up. It's raining now. And it's just too choppy, I can't get anywhere. It feels as though the wind's coming straight down the loch, but it's, according to the Met Office, it's southwesterly wind, so the wind should be behind us, but I don't know. But I was warned about this stretch of water. It's called the Bonway Narrows. I'm a little bit past it, like, to be fair. But when the tide's going out or coming in, it can get quite choppy. And it's on its way out, the tide. It's low tide at about 1 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock now, so I've got 2 hours. I'm hoping that it's slack water. It's going to be calm enough to fucking get back up because we're stuck. Now, in the distance behind us, there's a big farmhouse. I mean, I don't know if I'm intruding on someone's land or not, so I've kind of just pitched my tent at the side of this little green path, quite a way away from the shore because it's quite steep down there. So I've come up for a little flat spot. There's a house behind us, but I mean, what else do you do, you know? So I'm a bit nervous, like. I don't want to get stranded here. It's 30-mile-an-hour winds and all this afternoon. So, but I suppose these trips is all about getting outside your comfort zone, aren't they? And adventure, and I'm definitely outside of my comfort zone now, to be fair. But I'm going to get some dinner when I'm starving. I've had any breakfast, so I'm going to get some bait. And have a cuppa and just try and chill and just wait a couple of hours and then keep walking back down. Have a look at the state of the water. I've been down a couple of times. I think, oh, is it getting calmer? But I think I'm just wishful thinking. So, not ideal, but it's an adventure. I'm in the bloody Scottish Highlands. You know what I mean? It's to be expected, isn't it, this sort of thing? So we'll just sit it out for a couple of hours and keep checking the water and see what it looks like. I've been back down to see the water. It's getting worse. Like, the wind's picking up. It's raining. I think I'm going to be stuck here for, I don't know, 2 days. It's blowing a gale now, like, and I'm in a bit of a sheltered bit where the trees are. But every time I go down and have a look at the water, it's just even more choppy. And the wind's definitely picking up. Tent pegs are hardly in the ground as well, because it's
dead rocky, the ground. I've got like a proper anxious feeling inside of us. Like, am I intruding on someone's land? Am I going to have to stay here for 2 days? I just don't know. I'm just going to have to... But the wind's definitely picking up. And the whole, like, oh, wait for slack water and it might not be choppy anymore. I think it's the wind what's causing them waves, like. So, like I say, I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to put the inner part of the tent up so it's up fully and try and get some rocks and make sure my guy lines don't come out. I don't know whether to just walk up that house and knock on the door and just let them know I'm here, you know what I mean? I just don't know what to do. So, I mean, I don't think they'll come down here unless they've got a dog and they might walk down here. But, like I say, fuck knows. Don't know. I don't know. But it's alright, it's an adventure, isn't it? But I am nervous, like. I'm definitely nervous. I'm definitely outside my comfort zone. That's what it's all about, isn't it? We'll see what happens there. Yeah, it's definitely getting worse, like. There's the problem. It's definitely getting worse. I'm stuck here, I think, like, it's nearly low, but it's no tide in 45 minutes. Like, when I get now, it's the wind what's causing this, isn't it? It doesn't look that choppy on camera, but when you see when you get a little thing like that, it's proper choppy, like. So, I'm just going to...
Seems to have calmed right off, like. Yeah, man, it's still choppy, I don't know if you can tell. But it has calmed right off. I mean, I'm bouncing all over the place, like, what's it about? But it's died on, it's not as clear anyway. All the waves back there had like white heads on. Look at these views, man. And there's a bothy over here. I'm heading towards it. Well, I think it's a bothy. I didn't want to start knocking on, but there's a bit of a pier. Now it's a bit caught like it's choppy, like I might just head back. I might head to where I'm last night. It's night time, 6 o'clock at night, so I'm going to catch some more spur dogs, like. Like vultures waiting for us to die. No, that's too posh to be a bothy, that. It's got to get veranda and that on. It looks like a proper beautiful house, that can't be a bothy. Because a bothy to me is just like an allotment, isn't it? I hope you can hear us because of the wind, you know, I'll be gutted because I've done loads of footage over this trip and I want to make like a long video from it, you know, and stick it on my YouTube channel. Look at the sun on it coming through the clouds over there. Nice. I've got the throttle wide open and I've just checked on my Speedo app. I'm doing 5 mile an hour, 4 knots, if you're nautical. 4 knots, 5 mile an hour. Which, out with these waves against the wind, for a little 5 horsepower outboard, don't think's bad, like. So, it's flattened out loads now, like, even Bruno's chilled. But so I'm a bit more calmer now. So we'll just continue the adventure. So I was just thinking to myself, I might go back to the van if I get further upwards. If it's as windy as it is, and this is what it's like at the top end of the loch, it's not that bad, you know what I mean? So I'm going to try and I might cross over the other side and see if I can find that sandy pier, what was recommended by my mate Donny, his celebrity mate. And then if not, I'm going to try and maybe camp back where I was last night because it's a cushy little spot, that. I'll rebuild my little fire pit because I took it all down, you know. I see one. Aye. Hey, look at these crazy kids here. This is full on cliff edge, right? If we get mountain, well, not a mountain, but it's a big hill, isn't it? Look at these crazy kids here. Look, can you see them? Just sheep, pure chilling. And I'm right by the coast here. It's still deep though. Look at these crazy kids. Hey! Yeah, if you fall off there, mind you, look, get back out. Right, I'm away. Be careful. Mate, all of a sudden it's just gone dead calm. I mean, I'm in a little bit of a bay, and I would have gone around a little corner here, but it's gone. I see it dead calm. I'm still getting bouncing out a bit, but look at that, man. Much better now. I think it's going to be alright, man. Joey's, I was dead nervous earlier on, but I want to try and push myself outside my comfort zone. You know what I mean? And just challenge myself a bit more, because that was challenged. I was dead nervous earlier on, like, oh, I can speak about once I get to this corner. I can see I'm going to be good if the footage is crap because of the wind. But we'll see what it's like. Them sheep down there, the crazy bastards. They're staying up there in the middle of nowhere. They never get down that hill. That name go up. Tell you what though, this little boat, it's a little belter like, and it's only like a little entry level one, you know what I mean? It's not like you can get proper mint ones. This is just a little entry level one, this. I mean, the engine, it's a decent make and that, you know what I mean? But it's just a bit underpowered. I could have done with a little bit more power. Or maybe I just haven't got the board set up right with it, you know what I mean? But you need to have it on the proper angle. So I mean, it's not powerful enough to get the front up on the plane, but what we're doing here, it's going through that rough water. So I'm happy about that, like. And that smell of two strokes, just lushing it. But yeah, the only thing I don't like about it is the seat's dead hard. I need a cushion for my arse because my arse has gone square. So I'm heading over to what I think is a bothy. Don't know if you can see it, but I want to go and explore. It's only 10 to 3. I'm going to go and explore. Might even stay in it, I don't know, it's a bit spooky. I don't know. Might be people in it. I'm heading over anyway, I'll bring you back. Well, we're ashore. We've landed. It's taken us about. We were left at 1:10. In that rough water, I was absolutely nervous, you know. I was proper scared. But it gradually got less and less the more remote up the lake will come. Loch, sorry. But we've landed, and we've landed 10 seconds ago, and it's 20 to 4. So it's took about an hour and a half to get here. Just as I pulled into this little bit here, the engine started to splutter and ran out of petrol. So I had to fill it up, which is not too bad really. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, because the outboard spins all the way around, bringing like the filler cap closer to you, so you don't have to like lean over, you know. So that wasn't too bad. But we're where we were on the first night, so we're back to this one. So I was in two minds with it, just going back to the van tonight, you know, because I mean that weather down there. I know it might have not looked that choppy on the footage, you know, but believe you me, in that little dinghy I was getting hoid about, and it was the wind as well, and Bruno was terrified. Bruno, I could tell. I was just hating it. And then when I stopped at that place and thought I was gonna have to sit there, it was on somebody's land, and I just thought, oh, I can't stay here. So I just kept on going down to the shoreline to check, and it looked half flat.
It must have been slack water, you know. So I just gathered all my stuff, jumped in the boat, just thought how Bruno were away. And it was it was exciting, man, you know, when you get outside of our comfort zone, don't we, every now and again. Feel uncomfortable in stress situations and that's good. But I've got loads of firewood. I'm going to get the tent up there now. Get all the gear off the boat. Might set my fishing rod up. And then I've got some nice pork chops for me tea tonight, like. I've got 2 of them little beef sandwich steaks. That's what they're called, sandwich steaks, just thin fillets of beef. Since Bruno's been so brave, I might just give him them, like, you know, just as a little treat. So, yeah, this is it. This is it for the night. Got both rods set up. First cast, let's see if we can get out. It's now more relaxing than just sitting watching the tip of a rod. But I've got loads of wood to unload, so that's my setup. Same as it was on the first night, cushy little spot. And I'm not massively far away from the van, which is up there and around the corner. So still quite a way away, but... Right, a little bit of oil in. I see a little bit. Got to have enough, plenty of oil, haven't you? Don't really trust these bloody things, do you? Some nice mushrooms. I hope this doesn't fall over. Nice chunk of pork. And the pan's not big enough, but another chunk of pork. It's going to get washed down with one of these, like. I'm absolutely starving now. I'm going to give Bruno, got these, you know, I'm just going to give Bruno these, I think, like, just as a little treat. Got another pork chop in there because you got 3, but I'm not sure I'll manage 3, like. In fact, well, yeah, of course I will have one for dessert. Yeah, I tell you what, that water's getting kind of close. High tide about 6 o'clock, it's 6:10 now, I don't think it's getting any higher. But look how close it is, man. Oh, I'm a bit nervous, like, I don't want to wake up soaking wet. Looks a bit wild up there, doesn't it? You wouldn't want to be on the top of that mountain, I know that. Want to be down here, cushy. Bruno's fast asleep, bless him. I won't up my can. Just checking all high tide, 7 o'clock. It's 6:15. Look how high it's getting to my tent. Use the tent. I mean, that's only the boat. The boat can get wet. There's the fire. Look how close it's getting, man. Still got another 45 minutes to come in. I hope it doesn't come any further. I mean, there's kelp and that up there, so on a massively high tide. It's going to peak out in 45 minutes, then head back out. So, like 5 to 7, so 40 minutes. I'm going to have to keep an eye on it because I don't think it's going to come all the way to the tent, but it might come up to that, put the fire out. Oh, you wouldn't believe it. I've had to move the tent. Look, the fucking waves have come in and they've put my fire out. So yesterday's high tide was 1.6 1.6 metres. Tonight is 1.8, so it's only 20 extra centimetres, isn't it? But I mean, that's just where the tent was. I might have been safe, but I put a stick there to make sure, to try and judge how far it was coming in, and just kept coming in and in and in. I mean, it's 20 to 7 now. It's high tide of 5 to 7. I've put the tent there and it's really uncomfortable where I've put it, but I've had to just do it in a panic. But I reckon I'm going to give it another 25 minutes or so. And if it's all right, I'm going to just bring it back down here. Because it's flat ground here, you know what I mean? But I can't risk it. It's getting pitch black. I mean, it's easy enough tent to put up. I've just basically dragged it out of there. But the ground's dead rough, you know what I mean? So I'd like to be here. My fire's obviously been wetted and put out. Caught us right off guard. I'm an amateur, me, aren't I? An amateur explorer. Well, it's 20 to 8. Oh, it's 20 to 8. And high tide was 5 to 7. Where my tent was, before I moved it, is soaking. It's absolutely soaking under about, I don't know, 10 centimetres deep full of water. So I've done the right thing by moving the tent. But it's just dead uncomfortable where I've moved it. But it is what it is. I've battened down the hatches because it's getting quite windy. I've double pegged the tent. I've had my pork chops and I'm just sitting with a can now and Bruno's flat out. So let's see if you can see him. Bless him. He's had a busy few days. He normally sleeps all day, Bruno, you know what I mean, when we're at work and stuff. But he's been on the go all day for 3 days now. Yeah, but tonight's the last night. I was thinking about should I stay one more night. I've got a bit of food left over and stuff, and I was going to stay one more night. But I think 3 nights is enough, isn't it? I'm more so for the dog. But I'm in time, like, I don't know, I'm in 2 minds with it, day another night. Find another spot, but I like the drama, you know what I mean? The stresses of not knowing what's doing, and it's like not survival, I mean, I haven't been risking my life on it, but just being outdoors and fending for yourself, there's something cool about it, isn't there? So what I'm going to do is I've still got loads of charge on my iPad, and I've got some movies downloaded on Netflix. So I'm gonna. The one I watched last night was crap. I fell asleep watching it. I'm gonna stick another movie on and just chill, and have an early night and get up early in the morning. I've got a lot. It's gonna be low tide when I get up, and I'm gonna drag the boat all the way back down like the shore because I've brought it right up next to the tent, so it doesn't get swept away, and I've anchored it down like. But the tide's not going to get up to where we are yet. Well, it's a big tide. But then again, it was a full moon last night, so the magnetic moon sucks the water into the shore, doesn't it? That's something to do with that. So when there's a big moon, it's a big tide. I should have knew that, you know, but it is what it is. I'm tired and all, you know. It's 3 nights in the wild. It's took it out of us. And all the adrenaline and that as well. It's good. I've got some food left over. I've got a pot noodle there and a hot chocolate. I might finish this can. It's my last can. I might get a hot chocolate on, watch a movie, and then just turn in for the night. And then get up bright and early tomorrow and make a plan for tomorrow. I'm about half an hour away from the van. Am I about half an hour? How long did it take us to get down yesterday on the first day? I can't remember. I think it was about half an hour, something like that, 40 minutes, I think. So we'll just head up and see what's what. It's a 5-hour drive back. A 5-hour drive back home. And then once I get home, on to the next adventure. We'll think of something else. We'll think of another crazy trip we can do. Good morning. Been stuck in the tent for about 12 hours. I see it's stuck. It's been pouring it down last night. Blowing a gale as well, but just like intermittently. Calm like this, then all of a sudden the tent's shaking really violently. And then it would stop again and just keep doing that all night. But it managed it alright. Well, it's still raining outside. It just sounds like it's pitter-pattering now, like. So I'm going to get up. It's 8:15. I'm going to get all my shizzle together. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a cup of coffee. Chill with a cup of coffee. And then pack all my shizzle together. And head home. In a min few days, like. I'm hungry, like, so I'm going to make some food and get a cup of coffee on. I hope it stops raining because I don't fancy packing up in the wet. But We'll have a look outside, eh? Well, we're packed up and we're ready to go. And all the shizzle. I've took all my rubbish, I've tidied away the fire, I've done everything I should, leave no trace and all that. The tide's on its way out. And I don't want it to go out any further because I don't want to drag the boat all over the rocks. So we're just going to get out and have a trek back up there towards the van. It looks dead calm today, you know, so I've still got a tiny bit of petrol, so I was thinking about going back down there, but I mean, the weather doesn't look too good, does it? No, I need to head home. As much as I want to stay here, I need to head home. Like, my boots is all soaking wet. So I've got my wellies on. But yesterday, when I was launching, when the waves were coming in, I kept on pushing us back. So I didn't want my wellies to overfill. So I put my boots on and just waded in. I've got obviously dry socks and stuff, so boots are soaking wet. Like, but this is it, Scotland. You've been amazing. Thank you very much for having me and Brunsky. It's been an emotional, intrepid adventure. And I'm excited to come back because it's an amazing place, like, proper amazing. Like, I've been scared, I've been happy, I've been excited. I've been a bit of everything, like. It's a pure action-packed weekend. So I'll catch you in a bit. Well, we're away home. The weather looks kind of naughty, it's here, like. So, I mean, I've had 3 nights here, like. It's been a good night, it's been a good trip, so I'm going to head back to the van. It's an almost 5-hour drive home. I need to find a petrol station first. I've got all these ADs in the van, but should have enough to get us to the petrol station. Well, if you've watched for this long, you've come to the end of the video. Thanks for watching. If you like it, give it a thumbs up for us and I'll know that you've liked it, and then I'll back more, make some more, you know, and go on some other man adventures as well. So let us know if you like the video or not. Let us leave a comment. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.